You know, it's been a while since I have had an idea for a video where I'm a little bit concerned that it might get my credit card privileges revoked. I feel like it's been too long. So far, I don't think we've done that in 2025 yet, so far. There's been a couple times where I almost bought these gimmicky bottles.
No, you didn't almost. You did.
Which ones?
You did buy them. There's been plenty.
Well, I don't think in 2025 yet, but
no. But yeah, in the past.
That's about to change because boy, do we have one of the best releases that you'll probably see. Releases.
Oh no.
Plural.
So we're talking multiple.
We're talking multiple, buddy. You get ready for this. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid right now. I probably won't say it out loud because I don't want to get in trouble. So stay tuned. I'll put it on the screen somewhere in the video. But I don't even know anything about this. Surprise, surprise. It also comes in this box and it's stupid heavy.
Buffalo Trace?
This is the Buffalo Trace Prohibition Collection. I believe this is batch 2 or whatever they're calling it, edition 2. This is 5 375s of Buffalo Trace releases that are like old school, and it comes. I'm gonna
smack yourself in the
I'm gonna
head.
drop this. They come in. It comes in this like little book or this little like library of sorts. It's really neat. So what do we have here? We have the Anderson Bell Wheated Bourbon Whiskey. We have the Mountain Corn Old Fashioned Corn Whiskey, Silver Wedding. I think that's a rye. Mirror Brook Bottled and Bond, and Very Oldest Procurable, whatever that means. We're gonna be trying these today to see if they're actually worth that kind of money.
Are you kidding me?
No, heck.
I don't, and not surprised.
Oh, it comes with, look at this. It comes with this little thing.
I knew nothing about any of this. Nothing.
That's too much to read. Sorry, Jake Wenz, President and CEO of Buffalo Trace Distillery. I don't even know how to open this. Do I have to break it?
Don't do that. You see?
Dude, I might have to break it. I might have to cut the... We don't usually cut, but I might have to cut here.
You haven't looked at this at all, have you?
Heck no. I just got this. Okay.
Don't. Oh my God.
Oh, it's just some Brad nails. It's all right.
Unbelievable.
Okay. I don't know what they expect for you to do.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at that. It's so cute. We're going to need 10 glasses for this video.
I'm not prepared for this, Trent.
All right. So we got all these. Like I said, these are... ooh, this one's backwards. My bad. These are all 375s from this old collection. I have seen some Silver Wedding stuff on like secondary markets from the old days. These are very old brands. I don't know if Buffalo Trace like bought the rights to the brands or how any of that works. It might even be in this pamphlet that I'm not going to read.
So, never mind. You don't know.
No, I don't. So I don't even know where to start.
I don't either.
We'll start with this Anderson's Bell here.
What?
Actually, I'm going to take these all out of the box real quick while you get that stuff ready.
Looks like I'll be doing a lot of dishes today.
I believe, I'll just say it out loud. I believe this was $1,200.
What? You're joking, right?
Oh, I don't think so. I didn't really look at the total thing on the because it's Buffalo Trace, man. All right, which one you want to start with?
Buffalo Trace being Buffalo Trace, I guess.
I want to do these in order of proof. We're gonna do the rye last. The rye's 125 proof. Oldest procurable. That goes there. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way. All right, we're gonna start with the Bottled and Bond Wheated Bourbon Whiskey.
You haven't even opened any of these.
What?
You haven't even opened any of these.
Heck no, dude. What are you talking about? Dude, we're doing we're doing uncut, unfiltered here on this video.
SLB Uncut Unfiltered?
Pretty much. All right. This is the Anderson's Bell Bottled and Bond Wheated Bourbon Whiskey. This is 100 proof, and this is Series 2. So this whole thing is Series 2, I guess. Past that, I don't really know. We're gonna find out together. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace. Let's see what we got.
Standard. standard Buffalo Trace.
Man, I'm gonna be in
Very
trouble
sweet.
if we paid that
No,
amount.
no, I'm just saying, it's standard Buffalo is very sweet.
It is very sweet. It's kind of light. This is
Yeah.
what, the corn? No, this is weeded. Okay.
Weeded. It's a weeder, and it's very soft. It's very sweet, buttery.
So my question then is, if this is weeded, are we just drinking stupid expensive Weller? I hope not.
Trenton, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
If
why,
I'd have
man.
known about it, I would have looked into it a little bit. But I know, my mind stopped working when you said $1,200.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right. Well, it's very sweet. It kind of carries the standard Buffalo Trace profile, which is unfortunate.
Very candyish, very sweet, buttery.
Oh, okay, that's different though.
That's pretty good though.
That's wildly different. How do you? It's got that like normal Buffalo Trace
It's got
profile, but it's kind of funky too at the same time. It's weird.
I think that wheat grain is what you're carrying a little bit of that funk, but I like the beginning of the palate. The front of the palate to me is very sweet, candy.
Definitely a little different than like regular Buffalo Trace, I think. It's not too far off from like a Weller profile. I don't think it leans that much into this like cherry vibe that you get from like an antique or something like that.
To me, it's very candyish at the beginning. Surprised you don't have like 5 different candies you think that tastes like, because to me it's very sweet and almost candy notes.
It's giving me a lot of candy notes, but I will say it's kind of just more so like a artificial grape kind of a note, or like something like that. I wouldn't say it's giving me the most. I've gotten more candy notes off of like regular Buffalo Trace.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on to Mirror Brook. What's that one about?
Bottle and Bond, blend of Kentucky Straight whiskeys. That's about it.
All right, that's Mirror Brook.
Yeah, 100 proof. Bottle and Bond, blend of Kentucky Straight whiskeys.
Oh, whiskeys.
Whiskeys.
Okay, interesting.
Whiskeys.
Okay. Leave it to me to buy one of these, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Well, Harry offered, and I was like,
Oh, why is Harry the common denominator with all this?
Harry's always the common denominator. What do you mean? You got this Myers rum sitting over here.
Don't talk about that.
I didn't know Buffalo Trace owned, or Sazerac owned Myers rum.
I don't know. Wish I would have known.
Okay.
Almost orange.
It's not. Oh, well, that's a give me a indigestion.
It's almost
It's definitely orange.
orange. Yeah. Yeah, very orange peel.
I'm not gonna,
Ripe
go ahead.
orange.
I'm not gonna
It's all
lie.
orange.
Like the only thing I'm getting on this is orange.
Yeah,
Like
a
it's
lot of
just
orange.
straight up orange bomb. That's
Yeah.
wild. I've never gotten this much
Yeah,
orange
it's a
on a
lot.
thing before. Okay.
Not my favorite.
I don't really like that at all. This is not looking good.
Yeah, not my favorite.
All right, moving on from that one.
First one was way better than that.
Yeah, I don't really care to drink that one again. All right.
No, I don't either.
Old-fashioned mountain corn.
It just didn't have any good flavors in that one, guys.
Kentucky straight corn whiskey. 110 proof.
Okay. The orange disappeared on the palate. On this one here, it just
really
disappeared. It's just kind of like straight earthy.
I really got nothing on that.
Yeah, it was.
Apart from like a vague hint of orange. It was kind of like it was aged near an orange.
It's possible.
One of those LaCroix things.
Yeah, definitely a LaCroix of bourbons or whiskeys over here for sure.
Okay, so again, this is the corn. This is the corn whiskey.
Corn whiskey, baby.
Right? Corn whiskey? Yeah, corn whiskey. Okay. If y'all don't remember, this is a part of the set that Fred Minnick's Top 100. This was number 1. It was the Old Stag. That was the first edition of this.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I apologize to those of you out there too. I knew nothing about the first set.
I'm curious. Well, it was also about $1,200.
Yeah, so that's probably why I knew nothing about it.
Harry got one of these, and go figure, man. I put
He
us
got
in
one.
that line. He got one. I put us in that line for these.
Lucky for us.
Man, do I wish I maybe would have said no. All right.
It's corn. It's corn whiskey.
It's corn.
Yeah. There's a lot of corn whiskeys. Well, not a lot. There's several corn whiskeys I had over there that I really enjoy. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
nice. You know, but this is
I was hoping that proof would amp that up a little bit. But
on the aromas. You know, it's there's some sweet corn here on the aromas. That's about it for me. It's okay.
it's a little better than mellow corn. But not that much more than yellow corn.
I would. Never mind.
That's gonna be a move on to the next one.
Yep.
Man, this is not going as well as I was hoping it would.
I'd say not. I would say not.
This is the VOP, the very oldest procurable, 125.6 proof.
Okay, so the proof's going up.
Proof's going up. The last two, the Silver Wedding is the 125, and this is the 125.6.
Is that a bourbon?
This is a bourbon, straight, uncut, unfiltered Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay, all right. Talking a little more my language.
Oh, please be like a, please
Stunner.
be just,
Please
please
be a
just
stunner.
blow everything else away.
All right.
Weird. This is not looking good. What is that? Man.
Well, there is a cherry note in there. I'll grant you that.
Yeah, I get like a little bit of like a plummy
Sure.
type of a thera,
Like a-
pruny, more of a
Sure.
pruny type of a dark.
Sure.
It's dark though, whatever it is.
Yeah. Sure. I can go with that too. Maybe it's reminiscent of your George T. Stagg that you got. I forgot the year that had that
2022.
rich, dark plum note in
Dude,
it.
that one was unreal. Man,
Forget about it.
I could only hope
So
that this
good.
tastes anything remotely close to
I'm
that.
praying. I'm praying.
Okay. It's light, but the proof is high.
It does drink well under its proof. I'll give you that. I do get that I get a faint kind of dark plum note going.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's here and it's gone.
You know, it really is.
It's here and it's gone. I did pick up on it. You know, it's okay. You know, I'm having a hard time with this video.
I can tell. I'm also having. I was expecting, maybe not expecting. I was hoping that this was gonna be just a blowout of a
Second
lineup
sip,
here.
this was better. I'll grant you that. That dark fruity note that we're calling plum could be dark cherry, possibly something like that. But it's fairly prominent and it's pretty nice, to be honest with you. It's pretty decent. I would much rather have a 1 ounce pour of Trenton's 2000. What do you say, 22? George
22,
T. Stagg.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good. But this is respectable. It's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah,
Stagg Junior would blow that away.
I agree. $60, $70 bottle of Stagg Junior, I think would blow that away.
I think it's hard to measure this up to Weller foolproof, even.
Dude, I agree.
So I'm just saying.
I agree. I'm hoping the Silver Wedding with the bells.
Silver Wedding.
I'm hoping this is ringing the bells, and this is going to be the best of the bunch here.
It better be.
Because I'm very concerned that this is going to be a bust of a video.
Yeah.
But we're putting it out anyways.
I'm gonna have to get my belt out of the closet.
Oh please.
Trenton never got the belt.
No, I did. Almost by my elementary school teacher or principal.
That's right.
No, the paddle. Sorry,
The
it had
paddle.
that
He
hole
almost
in
gave
it.
me the paddle.
Man, that thing would have cooked me. This is a nice rye on the nose. Thankfully.
So what is it? This is a rye whiskey.
This is a rye whiskey.
That's right.
125 proof.
All right.
But it doesn't really say much else
That's
apart
right.
from that.
All right. That's fine.
There's a lot of stuff on the back here, but apparently this was replaced by Silver Wedding Gin.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
all right. It smells nice though.
It does.
It smells like a really good rye.
It does. It does. It doesn't give me that wintergreen type, that minty. It doesn't really give me those vibes.
No, but I feel like you can tell that it's a rye.
Yes.
It's really reminiscent, honestly, of like a Sagamore rye.
Mm-hmm. Slightly herbal.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a pine
little bit
thing
sweet
going on.
thing going on in there too. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. The aromas are nice.
This is the best of the bunch by far.
Without question.
That's a really,
really good.
really nice rye.
It is.
That's fantastic.
It is.
It's unfortunate that it took the first 4 to get there. I think this reminds me if you beefed up a Sazerac rye, if you took like Sazerac 18 and bumped the proof up on that sucker, like I think they probably should, and you get that like full flavor, full body type of a rye whiskey.
Nice.
It's a very nice rye whiskey.
It is. Very nice. So, I guess I'm wondering if we should open up the bidding for opened bottles of this collection. What do you think?
Oh, I'm gonna keep this one. No, I'm gonna keep this one.
Unbelievable.
No, I mean, definitely don't buy this. I do
Good
not.
Lord, no.
If you can find, I will say this. If you can find people divvying these up, which I'm sure they will, if you can find this for a decent price.
Very good. For
I
those
think it's
folks that really like rye whiskeys too, it's really nice.
Fantastic rye. This is the best one out of the bunch by far.
Yeah.
Again, it's unfortunate that it took $1,200 for, what is that? Basically, what's $750 times 5? Two and a half full bottles for that price point. That is not. I'm not going to be buying anything like this probably for the rest of the year.
That's a shakedown.
That really is a shakedown.
I'm having a hard time holding my tongue on this one.
Let it rip, man.
I mean, that's just a shakedown. I just don't get it, but
This is probably the biggest fluff marketing thing from Buffalo Trace that I've seen in a while. It's rather unfortunate. Dude, if they released, here's what they should have done. They should have released one of these best ones like Old Stag, and they should have released Silver Wedding as a part of BTAC. Put it at a standard price, just like they're doing with the Colonel E.H. Taylor. They're putting that in BTAC for some reason. I'm going to get a little ranty here because this is kind of ridiculous. And just done it like that. Like have a rotating BTAC so that the people that have all the 5 BTACs and want something a little different, they have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You toss the Silver Wedding
That's
in
a good
2025. Idea. Next year you toss in this.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more transparency on what the heck this actually is would be really neat. Maybe it's in this sheet, so maybe that's on me, and I'll take full responsibility for that if that's actually the case.
Well, while you're looking, Trent, for me, guys, this one over here, the Weeder, is more like an elevated Buffalo Trace bottle. Legitimately. These two were not good at all, for me. This one I thought was pretty good bourbon. I thought it was pretty decent. This one is a very good rye whiskey. So, for a set of this, I mean, come on, man, $1,200. I don't know. I just gotta stop there because I have problems with that stuff.
At the most, charge $100, $500 for the set. $100 per $375 is still a very, very large amount of money.
It is.
But to 2 times that, I really just don't understand. And I'm a fool that bought it, so I bought into the marketing and stuff, and I bought into the hype, fully knowing that it would definitely not be worth the money. But I expected a little bit more from this.
I guess it goes to show that we will go to all links for you guys. I'm guessing that was what's in Trent's mind when he bought this. He had to do it for the SLB community.
You
right,
know
Trenton?
what? That's exactly.
I'm giving him things to put in his head right now.
That's exactly what happened. You know, I did this for all you guys. You know, in all seriousness, definitely do not buy this unless you hit the Mega Ball or unless you have every Buffalo Trace bottle, or unless you really want to. You know, that's not up to me.
We're not you. You know, if this thing really, if this kind of collection trips your trigger and you really want it on your shelf, God bless you. Do what you got to do. But for me, this is the biggest scam in whiskey. If this isn't in the top 5 disappointing,
this is the most disappointing.
2025, I would be dead shocked.
The only thing that I think could save it is that this is in here, and this is
very
this is
good.
really good.
No, it's
but
very good.
all things, it's still a scam.
Yeah.
Like that, and
Unbelievable.
that's kind of unfortunate.
All right, guys. We got to bring this to a close because I've got to have a few words with Trenton when the camera stops. Unbelievable.
Pray for me, guys. It's not going to be good once the camera turns off.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a better weekend than I'm probably going to have. How about
We
that?
should mix cocktails with this.
Stop it. Stop it. I wouldn't even mix cocktails with either of these two.
No, I agree.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Anyways, my apologies once again. Have a great weekend, everybody. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time with at least me. We'll see if Trenton's back Monday in the good old basement bourbon bar.
Help.
See you later.